Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Google's new AI model called Gemini. What is it? What is it capable of? And more importantly, does it beat ChatGPT? You'll want to watch till the end because let's just say Google does have a history of lying to us. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at Namanh Kapur for behind the scenes content. Let's get to it.
First of all, let's talk about the name. Like, where do they come up with these names? Like, why is it called Bard? Why is it called Gemini? And the reason I say why is it called Gemini is because if you go on X and then look at this, it's like, it's the horoscope. Why would you name something that conflicts with something that has existed for so long? So let's kind of see what this is about. It's a multimodal that can reason across text, images, video, audio, and code. So that's nice. Like one kind of thing to remember is that it can take in actual text, images, video, and audio. I don't know if you remember like the earlier ChatGPTs weren't able to do that. Basically this new model can, and it makes sense because they have to match GPT 3.5 or 4.
We always knew we needed to have a deeper breakthrough to make progress.
I've worked on AI my whole life because I've always felt...
Okay, low-key, this guy's voice sounds like it's AI generated. Like, what do you think? Like, tell me in the chat if you agree.
Would be the most beneficial and consequential technology.
But it clearly isn't. This is actually Demis Hassabis. Yo, if you're watching, bro, big fan. This guy's like a G.
Human beings in our society would have 5 senses, and the world we built and the media we consume is in those different modalities.
Super clean. Anyway, the gist is, yo, we came out with this new thing. Google's mission has always been organizing the world, connecting people. Okay, Jeff Dean. I mean, you guys know Jeff Dean, right? Like, quick side note, if you don't know Jeff Dean, look him up. This guy's, he built so much of what you know Google as today. Like, some of the biggest problems that Google solved was with Jeff Dean and then his partner, Sanjay Gamawat. They're kind of like, I don't know if you know their story, it's very interesting. They like always work together, basically. So it's like kind of like hand and brain. But anyway, I've covered this in one video before. Check out this article with the New Yorker.
Gemini will be available in 3 sizes. Gemini Ultra, our most capable and largest model for highly...
Okay, so Gemini Ultra I don't even think is out yet, and it's not going to be out for a long time.
Gemini Pro, our best performing model for a broad range of tasks. And Gemini Nano, our most efficient model for on-device tasks.
Okay, they say a bunch of other stuff. That's fine. Damn, they really got all the CEOs of all the stuff together. That's cool. All right, I mean, that music, like, come on. I'm feeling inspired. Gemini. Okay, Gemini. And then this is what I was trying to talk about. So they basically came out with a bunch of benchmarks that they wanted to judge the model based on. General reasoning, math, code. And they basically tested it against GPT-4, which is OpenAI's flagship model. It just came out maybe a month ago. And they say that it beats basically in all of these indices. Okay, cool. And then, of course, like also remember, something I learned in college, whenever you see data, ask the question of what do they not show, right? Because like over here, they're showing you everything it beats. Like not one of these does it lose, right? Of course. So it comes in 3 sizes. I told you Ultra I don't think is out. I think Pro might be out and Nano is out. It can generate code based on different inputs. We're gonna test that. But we're gonna get to the actual video showing what it can do. All right, get ready, because this video caused a lot of controversy.
Here we go. Tell me what you see.
I see you placing a piece of paper on the table.
Okay, so first of all, it seems like Gemini is talking back, right? Like if you're watching this video, what do you think's happening? Like he's drawing something and then Gemini's talking back. So remember that, because Gemini can't actually talk.
I see a squiggly line.
What about now?
The contour lines are smooth and
Oh, the
flowing,
Sharpie.
with no sharp angles or jagged edges.
Giving me the goosebumps.
It looks like a bird to me.
I hate the sound of
What if I add
Sharpie.
this?
The bird is swimming in the water.
Okay, so
it has a long neck.
The one question I have here is he draws this thing, which honestly looks like a platypus more than a duck. So, I mean, good on Gemini for knowing it's a duck. But he starts drawing these like lines, right? At what point does Gemini know it's water? Because like it could be a mountain, it could be a valley, it could be grass, right? At what point did it recognize that it was water? Was it after the 3rd stroke? Was it after the 2nd? After all of it? Because it said it pretty quickly. Like if you notice when it says water.
Neck and beak. It is a duck.
Yes.
A duck is a type
Dude, that guy is so excited. Yes.
of waterfowl in the family Anatidae. Ducks are closely related to geese and swans. The duck appears to be blue. This is not a common color for ducks. However, there are some breeds of blue ducks. These
Really?
are typically not as common as other duck breeds.
Huh?
It is more common for ducks to be brown, black, or white.
Are
True.
you sure?
Whoa.
What the quack?
Wait, what? Did you say what the quack? That's cool, I guess.
Would this float?
I'm not sure what material it's made of, but it looks like it might be rubber or plastic.
What if I tell you it's making a squeaking sound?
If it's squeaking, it's definitely going to float.
How did I know that?
It is a rubber duck. It is made of
by
a
the
material that is less dense than water.
Can you teach me how to say this in a different language? And give me a few options. Ooh, can you explain how to pronounce the Mandarin one? Is it Yazi?
Yazi.
Is pronounced with the
Whoa,
first tone.
that's cool.
In Mandarin, there are 4
Yeah,
tones, which are essential to distinguish the meaning of words. The first tone is a high-level tone.
Oh, okay.
There is no land nearby for the duck to rest or find food.
Does it know that this duck is obviously fake and this map is fake? Because it said something as if the duck is in real water. That's a little strange, right? It just said this duck is made of rubber, and obviously this is not real land.
It is unlikely to find ducks here naturally.
Okay, based on what you see, come up with a game idea and use emojis, please.
How about this? We can play a game called Guess the Country.
Sure, let's do it.
This country is the home of the kangaroo, the koala, and the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, that's easy.
Whoa, okay, that's cool. So instead of saying like that's correct, it was smart enough to know that we want to use emojis. And again, like I don't know where that sound effect came from. Did it come from Gemini? Was it edited in post? But it said like a check mark rather than, oh, you got it correct or something. That's cool, right? Like we're literally playing a game. Like, I would play this game.
Country loves football and has won the most men's World Cups in football
Oh, now I want to try.
history.
I think it's Brazil.
You are trying to get me to find the paper ball under the cup. I accept the challenge. Going left leads to a duck, which is a friend. Going right leads to a bear, which is a foe. I know what you're doing. You're playing rock, paper, scissors.
What do you see now?
The fingers are spread out to look like the wings of a butterfly.
What's this?
Big ear and barking mouth, a dog.
Sweet.
They must have practiced the nice voice when it does well. Like, great, yes, nice. And like, there must be someone there that's like, no, it doesn't sound like you're happy enough. Because they're probably like, good job. I'm like, no, you gotta do it better. And he's like, good job, Gemini, good job. Like it's a dog. God damn, it's not a dog. This is literally code. But I mean, I get it. I'm more likely to watch this video more fully if they're like giving me little dopamine hits of like, you got it. You know, like kindergarten teachers on steroids. They're like, wow, it's such a good day today. It's like, chill out.
I don't know.
The coin is in the left hand using a sleight of hand technique to make it appear as if the coin has disappeared. Both objects are round and flat.
There you go.
Both are food. The orange is a healthier choice than the cookie. Citrus can be...
Wait, okay, this is interesting though, right? The interviewer isn't asking Gemini any questions, just putting objects and then Gemini's just speaking. Now, in one way that's cool, right? Because I don't have to say anything, I'm just like, doop, and then it just says stuff. You can imagine it, like let's say I have code that I want to debug, and I just put code in front of it. Oh, you've given me Python code. It seems like there's a mistake though. Here is where it is. And I'm like, oh, thank you. What if I put code there and I wanted to count the number of lines? And it just starts going on this long rant about how many bugs I write. And actually, you're a terrible programmer. This is like the worst syntax I've ever seen. And I'm like, bro, I just wanted you to count the number of lines. If you just give me 2 seconds, I would have asked you that. That's interesting, right? Like if you just put objects in front of it and like, what is the default like time lapse between it talking and you putting an object? If it's a minute, then it makes sense. It's like waiting for you to say something. And if you don't, then it just starts talking. And that's cool. Like I'd rather that than it just be silent. But if I'm putting something, I'm gathering my thoughts and I'm like, you know, I'm writing something down, I'm getting ready to explain the prompt to it, and it just starts speaking like, this is code. It seems like it was written in Python. And I'm like, yo, okay, chill. But I don't want that. I want you to actually answer my question. Now, I already know the answer to this because I've done a little bit of research. They actually changed the delay in this video. It's not this fast, which makes sense, right? Like that's ridiculous. You just put thing and instantly it's like, these are yellow. This is orange. This is circular. Like nothing is that fast. We're not there yet. So we're going to talk about that. I don't know. Like, what do you think, Chad?
Calming, and so can the spin of the fidget toy. They are both examples of popular toys that have been enjoyed by children and adults alike for many years. I see pink and green yarn. How about a dragon fruit? Or how about a green cake with a pink heart?
Oh, dude,
Okay,
now I'm
I want
hungry.
these colors. And maybe show me some animals.
Okay, now I see blue and pink yarn. How about a pig with blue ears? Or an octopus? Or a bunny with a pink nose?
Ooh, I'll keep those in mind. Which way should the duck go?
It is better to make friends.
You can't just look at this bear and be like, it's mean because it's like mangry. Even teddy bears get angry. So I was mostly joking, but think about it this way. Like, what if I put real people on there? What if I put like a white man and then like me, like a brown man? And then the model is like friend versus enemy. And it just like picks the white man because, you know, like most of the data set is like white people probably, like the British conquered India, or like, you know, I'm kind of going on a tangent, but you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, what if the model is making decisions based on like things it's looking at, which could be like facial expression, it could be color of skin, it could be hairstyle, it could be height, it could be anything. Because the training data is going to have a lot of that stuff. How do we reduce bias? And this is like a huge thing we need to think about when we're looking at AI is how do we make sure that we keep the bias to a minimum? I mean, we don't want racist algorithms. We don't want sexist algorithms. And so, yes, this is just, you know, you're probably in the chat like, yo, dude, it's not that big of a deal. It's just like a teddy bear and a duck. It's like, sure, but like, what if I change it with real people's pictures? Then what? Like, what if it makes a decision based on that? That's where this stuff gets a little bit weird. And that's why we need some ethical bodies to oversee a bunch of these developments because they could really affect trajectories of culture, of decisions, of policy making. AI kind of amplifies what humans already think. And if, you know, the training data is not the best, then like the outputs aren't going to be great either. So kind of something to think about as you think about the AI world and a lot of these new developments.
This is a picture of a crab.
Wait, what? How did it know that? That's crazy. Did it like draw the lines by itself, and then just like know it quickly? That's cool.
Is this the right order?
No, the correct order is Sun, Earth, Saturn.
Based on their design, which of these would go faster?
The car on the right would be faster. It is more aerodynamic.
Which looks more fun?
The one on the right, because it has a loop.
What do you think this person might be saying?
How about a woohoo?
Ooh, I love that.
I see you're drawing a guitar.
Can you roll your R's? Guitarra.
You've added an amp. Now it's an electric guitar. We can make some seriously loud music now. Even that you added drums. How about some 80s hair metal?
Ooh, hair metal. Never heard that in my life.
All right, I see you've added a palm tree to the drawing. Change it up with some beachy vibes.
Over the rainbow.
What movie are they acting out here?
I think they're acting out the
Matrix.
famous bullet time scene from The Matrix.
Ooh, nice.
Yo,
What might happen next?
now I miss my
cat is going to
cat.
jump
I
to the
miss my
wall and-
cat. You guys know I have a cat, right? So cute. I miss my cat. Kitty cat.
Stick the landing. It's going to be a perfect 10.
Wait, what? It's a perfect? That's human-like. That's very impressive. Again, I don't know how impressive it actually is because we're going to read some reports saying that it's kind of been faked. So, but if, you know, one day we get to a future where this is real, where it can say stuff like perfect, isn't that next level? Like, that's a model. That's basically human. Perfect. That's cool. And it's a cat, so it's a soft spot in my heart.
Oh, and it's a miss. It looks like it was just a little too far away. But don't worry. The cat is a natural athlete.
Okay, I've got one more for you. Describe the drawing I made.
It is a simple line drawing of the constellation Gemini. You did a good
Yo, wait a second. That's kind of sick. Did you see that? They made a callback because the thing is called Gemini and okay, Google. I'm telling you, this production quality is insane. Like, actually insane. Okay, what do the comments say? Very impressive, want to try it. All right, what did Google say to that? Bard with Gemini Pro now available. The best time to try is now. Okay, well, we're gonna try it eventually. But first, yo, chat, before we go over the reports that it was faked, just write in the chat what you think. Are you impressed? Are you kind of like, nah, ChatGPT's better, like, whatever. Like, what do you think? Tell me in the chat. Now, the best way to sharpen those software engineering skills don't require thousands of dollars and years of schooling. It's actually free and easy through Brilliant, the best way to learn math and computer science interactively. The platform is so fun, with thousands of lessons from basics to advanced topics, and new lessons are added every single month. Choose from a variety of topics like AI, neural networks, and programming. Whatever your skill level, Brilliant customizes content to fit your needs and lets you progress at your own pace. You simply take a quick quiz when you sign up and you'll be matched with content that fits your skill level and interests. For example, the new Thinking in Code course gets you designing simple programs to solve real-world problems right away. From navigation and maps to writing a program that automatically responds to work messages. To try everything Brilliant has to offer completely free for a full 30 days, check out my special link in the description. And hurry, because the first 200 people will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription.